Hello everyone and welcome to Monster Road Trip. A lovely game where you go on a road trip with a ghost and a werewolf just to have fun. I played the demo a long time back and the game is out since I think about a year now. But yeah, I love this game, it's stupid and hell yeah. Also sorry that I did not upload it the last few times. Had a lot going on and the new league in Path of Exile dropped and I grinded that way too much. And I still don't know what I'm doing. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it, shall we? The road. The mythical beast of asphalt. We once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then, when we were young and unafraid. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. This is Polly, and this is Scotty. The whole thing was bound to go off rails. This was the prank masters after all. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly, a Geist. We do not ask about age. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Each of them were, by themselves, an agent of chaos. But together they were the perfect combo of hitchhikings to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip?
I'll shock everyone.
Okay, what vibes? The vibe that was the whole time playing? Nah, tropical. Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Was it poorly planned? Oh yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yes. For in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start to go on a road trip.
My turn on the driver's seat.
This is technically a multiplayer game, so like everyone gets a go, so. Okay, and I have to manage my resources. I have hype, I have magic, I have mind, I have money, I have soul, I have stamina. All indicated by those lovely icons in the front. And none of them is allowed to go all the way down, and I need a specific amount to have if I want to have a special ending. Yeah, it did play a bit myself and I managed to get the hype to 25 and I have to go to Knifeland, an amusement park with knives, because why not? And to get the other endings I need 25 of of that specific thing to get the specific ending. And if I run out, that's game over. So we have week 1 and we can go to the graveyard to pay your respects, so don't. Or the used car dealership with miles for spires. Let's do the graveyard. Are you sure we want to disturb the dead? Dead people love pranks, trust me. My dude Scotty, Polly is a ghost, he is literally dead. Graveyards are solemn, quiet places, made for reflection and paying respect to the dead.
Love your new apartment.
If you're a snooze fest. But you're with Polly and Scott, which means a graveyard is the perfect place to play a prank. The only question is, what's the best prank to pull? Raise the dead. Spook people by posing as a ghost. Crash a funeral. Hey, you know, let's crash a funeral. You find your friends and tell them you plan to crash a funeral. They're immediately on board. Funeral crashing, one of my favorite pastimes. It's like wedding crashing, but for ghosts. Geriatrics and twice widowed guild bosses. They all crash various funerals, making all sorts of mourning havoc. Then you walk in on someone's eulogies, which, of course, Scott and Polly want to crash too. Nothing is sacred. Oh yeah! remember the disease like a way back. We made out in a bathroom stall at a club in Amsterdam.
Naughty.
Hey, I can read them with a straight face, but that doesn't mean they understand. It was second best hookup I've ever had. That started with accidentally walking into the men's restroom. Me and the deceased were best friends. We met at the zoo and had a really great conversation, and we met up there again, every day for months. To be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do without Mr. Flippers in my life anymore. Aww. Scott, honey, we're not at Mr. Flipper's funeral. It's been a year since he broke out of his exhibit and got eaten by polar bears. You have to let him go. I did not expect that turns like that. Okay then, says the pastor. Who's next on the eulogy list? Vicky? No offense, ma'am, but given the eccentric eulogies that we've heard today, we want to make sure you actually know the deceased before we let you speak. Then, we're just gonna say they will be missed. And back to eating cream puffs. Now you gotta come up with a lie on the spot. Great. I admit I was a stranger to the deceased, but aren't we all strangers to everyone at the end of the day? That's a good one. I was the deceased secret lover. I know this deceased because I am the deceased. It's me! Holy cannoli, sure. Hey, it's me. It's me.
What?
Wait, what? But how? The court explodes as everyone freaks out over your admission. This gives you time to do some sleight of hand tricks to really bring your prank home. Someone, check the coffin! One person cries. Oh my god, it's full of confetti! The coffin is actually empty, I did not expect that. But if Vicky is really the deceased, why does she look like Vicky? My dude. Not for long. You use your sleight of hand magic to rip off your face and reveal the deceased face underneath! I love it. I love this game. You declare that you're here to say your last goodbyes and to incriminate your murderer. The murderer is here? Oh shit! Who done it, Gary? That was me, cries the pastor, brandishing a gun. This went so out of hand, and I love it. I would so look forward to officiating your funeral, Gary, so much that I killed you, and I'd do it again, if I must. The pastor's gun fires, everyone screams, you fall, clutching the bullet wound in your chest. You feel your life fading, but with a final sleight of hand, you remove your face once more. You may shoot me, Pastor, but would you shoot yourself? Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Thank you, Polly. Plot twists upon plot twists! Wait, but if Vicky was actually Gary who was actually the pastor all along, then that's Vicky. Sitting in your chair, of course, the same place you were all along. You smile and eat a cream puff, as Scott's mind gets completely blown. Pastor dies of his technically self-inflicted bullet wound. You gain 2 hype and 1 magic, but you lose 2 soul and 1 line for your mind-bending prank. Yep.
So let's go.
So, where else can we go? Pet contest. Please hold your applause. Or to the rodeo. Hype. Should I get more hype? Yeah, let's try the hype ending. This isn't my first rodeo. What about you? Let's try it. That was a nice graveyard. Almost made me homesick. Yeah, where do Polly live though? Rodeos are an exciting celebration of all the best parts of cowboy culture.
Howdy, folks.
Horseback riding, calf tying, steer wrestling, and eating obscene amount of pulled pork. Hell yeah. There are lots of events and exhibitions happening today. Which do you want to see? Okay, what do you do? Rodeo clowns, lasso tricks, and bucking bulls. Oh, let's do rodeo clowns. Let's see what that's get us. You and your friends sit down to watch the rodeo clowns. They do funny dances and flips, and one runs around on a barrel to entertain the bulls. I did not expect that. Then the cows ask for a volunteer from the audience. An excited man runs up, he does a jig and accidentally kicks his boot into the bull's face. Mistakes were made, my dude. The bull has had enough of this shit and absolutely gores the volunteer with his horns. Yep. We're going to give that bull a break, say the rodeo clowns. It looks like we need a new volunteer now. Don't be scared. That guy just got murdered, but that doesn't mean you will be next. I also like the outfit. Hey, my friend. Hey, my friend Vicky wants to volunteer. That was not that. Thanks, buddy. You got this, bro. I'll cheer you on.
Go team!
B-U-L-L. The other guy didn't do so well. But you will go, Vicky. Well, you came on this road trip to experience new things and entertain a pissed off bull is literally a new thing for you. Get to the stage. Now to bring out our next bull, says the clowns. You know him, you love him, you may have even fucked him. It's Morty the Minotaur! I did not expect that he looks like that. Now the last part makes sense. A new talent approaches. Wait, you're entertaining Morty? Why is he even working at a rodeo? To make money, obviously. My utterly muscular pre-workout smoothies don't pay for themselves. Don't. Also, my ass looks great in these chaps. It would be a crime not to have an excuse to wear them every day. Please don't. Yeah, that's fair. God, someone shoot him. So, Vicky, are you ready to amuse me with your antics? If not, prepare to be penetrated in a bad way. Ah, yes, I love the subtle jokes. Did I mention that this game is not technically for kids? Fuck. Morty would bench press 10 of you and pick his teeth with your bones. Your one shot at surviving this is giving him a good show. Okay, time to squeeze your brain in search of good jokes. Go for stand up by performing a 1-hour special around a topic Morty can relate to. Having the biggest... Yeah. Go back to basics, make Morty laugh by intensely tickling his marble-like abs for a full hour. You know what? Sure. Can anyone else here relate to having increasingly powerful BDE? Wow, I totally can. How'd you guess? My energy is so big I can make the line at a coffee shop disappear with one look. Hilarious and relatable. My thing is also so big that the entire coffee shop can't help but look at my Oh yeah. God damn it. Why am I doing this to myself? Seriously, when are they gonna start making underwear big enough to hold all this big chunk energy? Am I right? You are right. God damn it. Please, can we stop this? They never make cute undies big enough for... I can't raise coffee, I'm tightly white is common in XXL. It's both a blessing and a curse. People don't like it when you cause a traffic pile up cause your BDE was so blinding. Holy shit, that's happening to you too? Thank God I'm not the only one who has caused a 5-car pile up because I accidentally had my junk out. Oh, stop, please. Why am I doing this to myself? This stupid traffic cop ticketed me for indecent exposure. But but how is it my fault they don't make booty shirts big enough to hide my sack? Yes, go off. Thank you. Finally, a comedian is bringing awareness to the struggles of us. I won't gore you today. Hey, that was supposed to be jokes. But yeah, it takes really to tell jokes to a raging horny minotaur, but you did it! You lost 2 mind coming up with those jokes on the spot, but you gained 2 hype.
My turn on the
Yeah, the mind sacrifice was... yeah. The dungeon! Slay, loot, and repeat. Or the regular gas station. Soul, money, or something else? Soul, mind, I could need some mind. Oh, let's go to the dungeon. To the dungeons! Ready to gain some experience? This road trip has already been the best experience. Was it, Scotty? Was it? Normally, a dungeon would be a dark, scary place for people to be locked up and punished. But in the world of video game logic, everyone knows dungeons are just challenging labyrinths waiting to be explored. There are plenty of ways to plunder a dungeon. What's your preferred method? So, fight the boss, grind experience, solve puzzles. I do love me fighting the boss, because heck yeah. Yeah, let's do that. 99 levels of exploring the dungeon, fighting slimes and solving puzzles later, you find a heavy iron door labeled Final Boss. You open the door, readying yourself for a fight. Inside you see a single skeleton sitting in an armchair, doing a book of Sudokus.
What?
Where's the boss? Are you the boss? The skeleton looks up at you over his spectacles and says, "Actually, I'm the landlord."
Nice.
Oh, we gotta fight the landlord. That's kinda cathartic. I can't recommend fighting me. My special moves are call the cops and sue for assault and battery. Seriously? Seriously? But we didn't hack and slash our way through those 99 auto floors to not kick some dude's ass. Well, if it's a fight you want, you unlock. There are actually 2 final bosses that you can choose from. Due to the recession, layer rental prices have gotten pretty steep, so this dungeon has been converted to a timeshare. I'll be happy to schedule a beatdown with either one of my tenants for you. Who do you want to fight? The Dominafel, the edgy fallen angel who draws power from their very complicated fashion choices and convoluted backstory. Harry, Dungeon Middle Manager. I mean, I do want to know what this is gonna go about, considering I just want to say, because I don't know what level he is, but I just see the end boss there has level 69, and if we're already going that way, we might as well go all the way. Dominafel arrives with a swell of black metal music and odd leather smell. Cover, filthy sinners. Your damnation is sealed. I'm going to force you into submission, and there won't be a safe word. Okay, but why? What's your motivation for being such an edgy antagonist? I was once a servant of Helen, as devout as the rest, until I became seduced by the power of the 666 Chaos Keys. Or 666 Chaos Keys, however you want to say it. My mother, the archdemon Clathol, created the keys using drops of my fetal blood when I was raised in a holy laboratory to become the perfect weapon. Wait, if your mom was a demon, shouldn't you be a demon too? Or at least half demon? Actually, if you were raised in a lab, how do you even have a mom at all? Don't interrupt me! Anyway, I became obsessed with using the Chaos Keys to unlock the dimension doors, which has been sealed for centuries. Once unlocked, they would free Plafol and bring her power to its zenith. And she and I will rule this land of filthy sinners. No, wait. How can your mom be locked behind 666 separate doors? And how would she access a lab to make you at all if she's imprisoned? Ugh, shut up! You sound just like the angels in heaven, right before they threw me out for expositing, yeah, my confusing backstory 24/7.
I don't get it.
I have a question. Why do you wear so many belts, bro? They're not holding up pants or anything, so aren't they kind of pointless? My beautiful leather belts are the entire point. Their engineers gives me power. You wouldn't understand. Wait, you get your power from your belt? What happens if you cut them off? You grab a pair of scissors and find out it means that Dominafel loses all their power and dies. Sweet. Lose to mind trying to understand the clusterfuck of a backstory but getting too hype. Admiring Dominafel's badass aesthetic. I need some mind. Gothic Manor. This manor isn't just going through a vase, mom. And the fact, no, the freaking Gothic Manor, sure. 69 bottles of beer on the wall. I'm confused. You're driving along when the road is flooded by a sudden thunderstorm. You have no choice but to pull over and look for shelter.
Welcome to the manor.
But in the velvet darkness of the blackest night, burning bright, there's a guiding star, no matter what or who you are. You know how the lyrics goes. With wet newspaper over your head you arrive at an ominous Gothic manor. Knock on the door and are invited in. Once inside, and there you go. Okay. The history transpiring through the walls, dramatic chamber music, the exquisite banquet. Let's try the dramatic music. You follow the haunting music to a grand ballroom, where a cloaked figure in a white masquerade mask is playing the organ. Greets you. Oh, stranger, behold my tragedy. The opera I compose are only to be sung by the angel who has stolen my heart. Oh, sounds saucy. Who's the lucky one? The beautiful singer of a passionate mezzo-soprano voice who visits this manor every night to rehearse her mesmeric music. If only I was brave enough to ask her to become the star of my grand opera. But alas, she's here. Scott? Iggy? Let's go check this out. Maybe we can hook this video up with the mysterious lady. Copy that. You go to the entrance hall and see the organist's muse entering the house. No. Yes, bitches, turn up the organ, lay down that funky gothic beat. She begins stroking in her revealing spandex bodysuit and stiletto heels. Please don't. Oh shit, that's Priscilla Bronte. She's the horniest pop star on the charts right now. I'm losing it. Scott, do the talking. Why do I always get the horny ones? Why do I have such luck right now?
Hello!
Miss Bronte, ma'am, would you like to become the star of an opera? It's written by the organist whose music you seem to like so much. Hey, you hot hunk. Sorry, but I think I pass. These organ tracks are total bops. But operas are like for wrinkly old people with monogles and shit. Not my brand. Not my scene. Where's the sass? Where's the ass? Fair enough. But what if we came to you with the right opera for you? Whatever that means. Sure. Organs are like pianos full of sexy metal. I can make that work. You go back to the tragic composer with the somewhat good news. If you all can come up with an opera good enough for Priscilla, she may agree to star in it. The only thing is, what could that be? Okay. That opera everyone loves. You know the one. The one that goes dum 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 dum. Opera was reborn once already through rock opera. Maybe it's time for the most thrilling twist on the genre yet. ASMR opera. ASMR. Why ASMR? No, it's so dum 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 dum. Oh yeah, I know that one. What was the name of that song? I don't know if you can remember, but the song is super catchy. So this is surely the way to go. You go back to the Brazil. Hey again. You were wondering if you'd be interested in doing an opera if the music was more fun and catchy. Something like that. One song that goes dum 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 dum. Oh, I know that song. That was, what was it called again? Ah, dang, it's on the tip of my tongue. No idea, but hey, if you sing it in an opera, there's a good chance someone will remember and tell you. You're not wrong, girl. I guess I gotta star in this opera of yours if I'm gonna get this tune out of my head. I'm in. And that's how you all came to produce the opera of the year. Dum 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 dum. You know that song. Starring Priscilla Bronte. It's a meta opera in which the characters sing, or more accurate, hum, the song 8 times throughout to try and remember the song's name. Nobody can seem to recall it, not even the audience remembers. People revisit your opera several times, hoping to remember the name to no avail, making the opera a huge success. Fucking elusive song. It's like a rebellious bird that refuses to lend my memories. You gain 2 hype from the catchy song, but lose 2 mind. No, you gain 2 hype from the catchy song, you lose 2 mind. As its title remains stubbornly impossible to recall. As the show closes, the organist approaches Priscilla, and I need some mind. Oh, delicate muse of mine, you have the voice of an exquisite ethereal angel. I can't hide my passion any longer. My heart aches at the sight of you, and when you sing, I am but reborn. Really? Thanks. I guess you're hot in a creepy, moody way. Wanna do some butt stuff? That's what I did. Timeless love story. Time to rest. Okay.
Let's get recharged.
First week done. Okay, that's an influ restaurant. Okay, I don't know anymore what did. I think this did some shenanigans with winning and losing stuff. Don't know what this does. This was to invite someone, this to get items, and I don't know. But I need items, something. Later that night.
So many places to go.
Welcome to Noodles Pizza Parlor.
Let's face it, this road trip is just one way ticket to your painful demise. But hey, why not prolong the inevitable with one of my products? I need... Great. Gambling. I need... Let's get rid of my bank card to do some money. Okay, the truth. Baby's first satanic Satanist kid, sure. A teacup unicorn who needs a good home. This?
I like turtles.
Yeah, I gained soul. Heck yeah. No wait, I need mine. God damn it. Great choice. Thanks for stopping by.
Let's do a little dance of joy.
And remember, if I see you reselling any of my products online, I am not afraid to go back to jail. What? Shit, I didn't want to go for fucking hype. Oh fine. Well, screw it. Week 2.
I'm fully charged.
Okay, let's see. I really need some fucking mind. Let's go picnic. Let's try this. Did you bring the picnic basket? Yep, and the picnic basketball too. Let's not question this. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the ants are eagerly anticipating eating your scraps. What a perfect day for a picnic! You've got your picnic basket and your checkered blanket. All that remains is deciding what to do now that you're here. So, have a nice picnic. Crash other picnics. Play fetch. Let's just have a nice picnic and hope this restores my mind. You've got a picnic basket of food, you've got a nice day, and you've got the friends to enjoy it with. You just need to decide where to spread your checkered blanket.
Let's do it.
Don't worry guys, I know how to find the perfect picnic spot. We're not all about this in Monster Scouts. The first step is to make sure your spot has nobody else peeing on it. Because it's rude to picnic on a spot someone else already claimed. The perfect picnic is also best enjoyed with 3 to 6 friends. Good thing, you're somewhere in that number. Let's look for a place on high hill with good air. I like my finger to test the wind while we walk. I've seen people do it in movies. Whatever you say, bud. I just follow you around until you find a place we can sit. You indulge Scott in his picnic spot hunting antics. He finally finds a place of grass deemed suitable, and you dig into sandwiches and potato salad. A bear approaches you. Oh no, I forgot the most important step of finding a picnic spot. Bear-proofing the surrounding area. I know what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing, but is that really a bear with a burger? Is the bear trying to fucking rob me? Yogi, what did you do? Whoa, is that a bear with a gun? That's my second favorite excuse for how I died. I wanna know how you died. That's an excuse and like, not questioning. Oh no, this bear's just stealing the picnic, it's robbing the picnic. It's a stick up. We're gonna have the picnic, Mr. Bear. We don't want any trouble. Grrr. Bear doesn't seem sold on those terms. He gestures the gun at Polly's bottle of honey meat. You can have everything, but not a bottle of honey meat.
No way, Boo.
What? You wanna steal my booze too? No way, we need a party pooper. Over Vicky's dead body. Hey! Well, you can't say over my dead body because you're already dead, so yeah. You're not willing to die for meat. Intercede and save the day before this bear lights you all up. Oh god. The bear's behavior is probably due to nurture, not nature. Try to learn what circumstances brought it to a life of crime and help him from a place of empathy. Get this bear, the only thing bears covet more than a delicious picnic. A taxi license. Just imagine it. A bear driving a taxi. Priceless. I think both is gonna fuck me over. Let's do empathy. Using your power of empathy, you appeal to the bear's emotional turmoil. You tell him that you get it. You really do. He may want this picnic, but he doesn't need it. These sandwiches and sodas won't bury his inner pain. But you can give this bear what he really needs, a bear hug. The bear remembers being the runt of the family, neglected by his emotionally distant bear dad for being scrawny and weak. He reflects on trying and failing to find a job. Nobody's hiring bears these days. He's struggling to make ends meet. His bear wife berates him for being unable to provide for their cubs. He can barely afford the rent of their cave, then forest gentrification. He wandered the forest after a particular nasty marital dispute. He was hungry, frustrated, filled with rage in an unfair world. The bear remembers passing a box of firearms with "Free guns for bears" written on the side. He knew what he had to do. Tear rolls down the bear's snout as you hold him. He pats you on the back and walks back into the forest for some much needed introspection time.
Lame.
So you solve the bear's problems with compassion and understanding. Lame. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you saving my meat. Oh, Scott. Oh, and Scott's life too. But that was objectively the least interesting way you could have gotten that gun out of your face. Sheesh, a simple thank you, Vicky, wouldn't go amiss here. You know, in your heart, you did the right thing, and despite losing 2 hype, you gained 2 soul for helping the bear. I still need mine. Okay, what can we go? At the circus, I get money and lose magic. Or to the monster truck deathmatch. And we gain hype? Money? Something else? There's also money. Let's do the monster truck deathmatch. There wouldn't be trucks in the monster realm. Right, there would just be trucks. Nothing says fun like 2 huge trucks on huge wheels wrecking the shit out of each other.
It's like trucks, but bigger.
The stands are filled with cheering, hooting fans, ready to see some vehicular carnage. As for you and your friends, you're ready to take a joyride, pose as food vendors, watch the show. Let's do the food vendors. You just checked your bank account and had a minor heart attack. It's time to make some extra cash. Don't worry, I know the perfect way for us to get money. Let's pretend to be food vendors. But won't people notice we don't have uniforms or food or stuff? Psst. We don't need all that fancy shit to get people to give us money. We had a monster truck rally. Everyone's too focused on the monster trucks to actually stop and realize they're phony. We are phonies. Trust me, half the food vendors here are scammers themselves. Look around. Food. Get your food here. Okay, what do you have? Pharaoh schemes. Pictures. Snake oil, of course. Cat girl. I don't want to know what that speaks. Snake tea. Yeah. Great, I'm starving. But did you put food in air quotes? Who knows? You're too focused on the monster trucks to even notice that I'm a phony. Yeah, good point. 1 food, please. Excellent. I just put it into your mouth. No refunds. This tastes weird. What am I eating, bros? Can't look now. Too busy staring at drugs. Holy shit, that really will be easy. The only thing left to decide is what food product you're going to sell to those suckers. So, sell hard metaphysical questions. It will be food for thought. Nah. You're Scott. And with Scott, there's never a shortage of Scott snacks. These people really love cars. Milk your car to the same sweet car juice. Sure. You siphon 2 magic from the car and start hawking your delicious car juice to anyone stupid enough to drink it. I'm good with magic. Scott, is that you? Why are you and your nerd friends carrying around a gas canister when you could be watching monster trucks ram the shit out of each other?
Hey, bro.
Hey, bros. We're selling car juice to the spectators. You wanna try some? Car juice? What's that? Some kinda new energy drink? You said it, not us. All the big muscle car aficionados drink car juice. I can't believe you haven't heard of it. Who said we haven't heard of it? We love cars. We know everything about cars. We even know what makes them go. The power of testosterone. Okay. I love cars so much, I'd even fuck my car. Yep, I see that. Okay, I didn't ask. That's nothing. I love cars so much, I'd marry my car and open a joint bank account with it. Don't try to one-up me, bro. I love cars so much, sometimes I get naked, cover myself in car paint and run around making engine noises. I know you're speechless, what, Scotty? Then Polly is too weirded out. Bro, what? I'm a little embarrassed now. If I give you 2 money, can we now speak of this again? Done. You sell your gasoline to the wolf pack. They drink it, probably killing what few brain cells they have left. But whatever.
I've got a good feeling about this.
I need mind. Oh, business summit. Join capitalism's finest. Rave in the desert. If the ravers party in the middle of the desert, does that make a sound? Okay, Seoul. Yeah, let's go Seoul. I'm bored. I want something to happen now. Oh, Polly, why? You try to find a radio station to listen to while you drive, but there's nothing good on. The first station is on commercial, the second is just someone pleading for help, the third is playing a 24-hour yodeling special. Wait, back up. Someone's pleading for help? You switch back to the station. Anybody out there, please help me, the voice is saying. I'm trapped. You're trapped? Where, bro? In the radio? Don't worry, I serve you. No, Scott. Don't punch the radio. Just hand me the ham radio transceiver so we can talk to this guy. Hey, boo. Your distress signal has reached fan favorite, Polygeist. Please hold your applause. Okay, I'm not just being humble. You can give me a little applause. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'd love to, but one of my hands was crushed on this boulder where I was doing some off-trail hiking, so no clapping for me. Ouch. Ouch indeed. Ouch. Ouch indeed. It's a real pickle. I've been stuck here for 12 hours and I'm about to enter drinking my own pee to stay hydrated territory.
Yikes.
Yikes indeed. It's the situation all hikers prep for, but hope it never comes to. Yeah, so can you help me? I'm not getting any Wi-Fi to call the paramedics myself, and I really don't want to drink my own pee. Or drive for that matter. You tend to be more of a hindrance than a help, but you can definitely try. He needs help fast. Do the sensible thing. Search online for a way to get his Wi-Fi back so he can call the paramedics. Okay, hear me out. What if this is all just a dream? Sure. Oh, good point, Mr. Hiker. What if this is all just a dream and you're safe in bed right now? What? That's stupid. Can't you just call the paramedics to save me? But what if we call the paramedics and it turns out this is just it was all a dream scenario? It would be majorly embarrassing. Just pinch yourself and see if you wake up, bro. There's no harm in trying all our options. God damn it. Fine. You're right. It was all a dream. I'm at home in my bed. Who would have thought? Vicky did. You're welcome, bro. Oh wait, if it was all a dream, how are we still talking right now? Aren't you guys part of my dream? I mean, I'm pretty dreamy, but I don't think I'm literally a dream. Well, I guess it's like when you're awoken from a dream and you still see remnants of it when you're waking up. Yeah, that's probably it. Thanks for the help, dream people. I always remember you. For the next 2 minutes until I forget about this dream. Bye! Well, that was weird. Polly? Yeah? Are we real or are we just the figments of somebody else's imagination? Well, Scotty, technically, at this point, who even knows? You gain 2 soul for helping. The trapped hiker, but suffice to say you lost 2 mind. Fuck. In the middle of the desert, ravers and partygoers have gathered to dance their cares away. You are drawn to some blurry figures in the crowd, ethereal beings who look like they were made out of party.
Party time.
As you behold them, you wonder, how should you milk the vibes of this rave? I need mind. Find the best rave spot, sure. Let's see. I need mind. You're all searching for the best spot to party when you're approached by 3 smiling spirits. Polly, you made it to the rave. I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Yes, it's great to see you. Scott, Vicky, meet Summer, Macarena, and Cheese. they are the ghosts of parties past, and oh boy, they know how to get down. You bet. It's our unfinished business to make sure you guys dance, drink plenty of water, and have bitching time.
Awesome, bro!
That's awesome. We were just trying to find a good spot to body. Find the perfect spot is so important. You gotta find the middle ground in the party where it's not, like, overcrowded. But you're also not dancing alone, you know. You also want to be close to the bar to order drinks, but not so close you're standing in beer and piss all night. All considered, proximity to the DJ. Not so close you mingle with the lame DJ groupies, but close enough to get the converted DJ nod of acknowledgement. Ah, the DJ nod of acknowledgement. It's like, you really get the vibe. Great job. It will probably take 30 to 60 minutes to find the sweet spot. But don't worry, it will be worth it when we are partying in that spot for the next 72 hours straight. Okay, I'm ready to take this journey. What about the spot next to us? Is it a good place to start? The Ghosts of Parties Past examine the spot with some rulers, levels, barometers, making calculations. Holy shit, this is it! It's the perfect spot! It's like the perfectest of perfect spots. Give me a hug, puppy boy, you're the bestest. Scott beams and wags his tail, and suddenly he clutches his stomach. Oof. I'm sorry guys, I got so excited about the spot that it made me have to pee.
It's okay, Scott.
Don't worry, buddy. Want me to take you to the porta potties so you don't get lost? Nah, I can do it alone. I've got a good sense of direction. You guys enjoy the perfect spot, I'll be right back. Scott leaves, and you party hard. You party so hard, an hour has passed before you realize he still isn't back. Shit. Should you try to go find him? Rookie mistake, my dude. If you leave the spot, there's almost no chance you will find it again.
Man.
You can't just leave him, though. Surely you can come up with a creative solution to find Scott, Vicky? Oh, start a conga line, the perfect spot to dance your way into finding Scott. You can later trace your way back to the conga line's origin point. Hey yo, what Solomon, hard-boiled potty detective? Nah, that sounds fun.
Celebration twerk.
That sounds insane, so insane it just might work. Go on, Vicky, shake what your mama gave you. It's a big risk, being the leader of the conga line. But if you start a conga and no one joins in, and you're a sad one-monster conga line with no friends, but you throw yourself into it, bravely shaking your booty and dancing forward, and a drunk stranger grabs your shoulders and joins in. Woohoo! More people join your party. Centipede. More people join your party, Centipede. The conga is impossible to resist, like a drunken partygoer black hole. Don't worry, we'll make sure the end of the conga line is still in the spot when you come back. Godspeed, Vicky. You shake your groove, tang and conga across the rave. As your line grows, so does your responsibility to lead it. This much conga takes -2 stamina from your body. Finally, you spot Scott at a food truck buying fries. You grab him.
Hey, bro!
Hey bro, nice conga line. Shall I join? There's no time. You have to return to your spot. Your conga pilgrimage is almost at its end. You turn to the dancer behind you and tell him you now bestow the great responsibility of being the conga leader onto him. With all the gravitas of a young prince taking up the mantle of king, he promises that the fate of the conga line will be safe in his funky feet. Yay, you're back. You were a masterful conga leader, Vicky. It took everything in me not to join in. The Ghost of Parties Past bestowed the title of Party MVP upon you. Yes, you also gained 2 souls for finding Scotty.
The road awaits.
Money. A kite tournament. Well, I have to rob the mansion. Need mind to... Yes, I know. Oh, this is one fancy house. These people must be rich. There's a sort of unsettling vibe to this place. But that's probably just what being rich feels like. And now's your chance to barge in and see what billionaire living is like for yourself. What interests you the most? Family games, grandpa's fun experiments, Babysitting your children? Oh fuck no. Family games. You and your friends knock on the front door of the manor and are received by a butler. Greetings, guests, he says. Are you here for game night? Sure, I love games. What are you playing? Let's find out, says the butler with an evil laugh. This seems legit. You're led into a sitting room filled with rich people eating. Oh, Jeeves, said the lady of the house, you've found fresh meat for the grinder. Sit, you're perfectly obvious proletariats. God, difficult words. We were just finishing supper, says the creepy twin children in unison. We were just, yeah. Do you like second-class citizens, Tata? This tastes pretty familiar, like something Wolf Scouts eaten before. Except, if I remember right, this flavor screamed when he bit into it. Let's get to the game, says the lady. We've got a very special game planned tonight. Jeeves, fetch the box. Jeeves returns with a tabletop game called The Game of Life and Death. Have you ever played? Have you ever played? Asked the twins. You move your piece across the path, and whatever direction you're on, the square you land on, you must complete. If you win, we can give you a monetary prize, says the lord of the house. Money is the only thing we understand as a token of appreciation. These are some weird ass squares, like the player to your left can cut off up to 3 of your fingers. You must spend 10 minutes in the murder room. That's okay. There are some good squares too. This one says if you land on it, you get to eat a banana. Look closer. It says you must eat a poisoned banana. Oh. It's bad, Scott.
No.
Oh. If you don't like this game, we can play sports, the Lord says. But the advice sports for rich families is just haunting poor people with crossbows. Fine, board game it is. Looks like you are up first. You roll a 5 and come to a fork in the road. Which square do you decide to land on? Oh god, all your original business ideas are now the intellectual property of the player to your right. Lose a moral principle of your choice. Huh. Where's the business ideas? Let's do... lose moral principle? Oh, excellent choice. Oh, excellent choice. The lady of the house giggles. We all try to land on that square at some point during the game. It's tradition. Just last week I lost my moral principle against mistreating my employees. I should look first who's saying it. Says the Lord. I remember that, sir. Signs Jeeves, who you've just noticed is wearing iron manacles around his ankles, chained him to several rabid dogs. Ouch. I gave up my principle against stealing, says Uncle Wilbur. Who is now wearing your clothes? Okay. We gave up our principles against conducting horrific physical experiments on commoners, says the twins, smiling in unison. A few years ago I gave up my moral obligations to let common folks experience the color purple, tittles the lady of the house. I do not need to know that color. So that's why I can't identify what color scarf you're wearing. So, Vicky, what moral will you give up? Don't steal people's data. Don't convince commoners that spaghetti isn't made of people. I think I gave up my moral stance against eating other people to assert your power. That's a good one, Uncle Wilbur says. It will make the fact that we feed you ground-up monster meat for dinner more bearable, I'm sure. You knew it. You gain 2 money for winning, and now you have no qualms saying that dinner was delicious. But still, condoning cannibalism cost you 2 souls. Oh, got through that. Okay, let's... Let's do the info stand. Later that night.
Time to snack.
Pick a location. Nothing of this helps me. Nothing of this helps me. Well, in that regard, let's get money up. No, let's get solar. Let's do the dynast. Okay. And on that matter, I will end this here because I think
Here we go.
there are 2 more weeks. How much more? I don't know. But either way, I'm gonna end this here and make this a 2-part series. Well, at least I hope it's gonna be just 2 parts. I think so. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great time, and bye!